What's up, animators? It's your host and artist for Stay Tuned Animation here with Season 2. You guys demanded it, you guys wanted it, so it's here. This season we're doing all anime. That's right, 10 straight episodes of drawing your favorite anime characters, and I might even show you how to animate them real soon. So without further ado, let's get this season started with a bang. That's right, I'm talking about the one, the only Goku. Yeah! And not just Goku, Goku Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan, however you pronounce it. Yeah! So, you ready? Okay. Sweet. So let's get this show started. First off, for newcomers, 2 things you should know. I do use regular pencils, a regular erasable pencil, and a regular erasable color pencil. They are my ninja swords. And you may notice an underlining drawing. That's because I taught myself how to lightly sketch it before I teach you guys how to do it. That way I know where the drawing's gonna go. That way I know what it's gonna do. And yeah, it's all freehand though. I want you all you little trolls to know it is freehand. So anyways, we lay out the head with a basic circle and a light underlining with this colored pencil. Don't push down too hard. I am pushing down hard because it is so the camera will pick it up and you guys will be able to see. But when you're drawing your drawing, make sure you keep this light colored pencil lightly drawing. And yeah, we're gonna outline his face. He's always intense. You know, it's another one of these intense people. You know, the constipated look, but he's angry. And in order to achieve this angry look, you want to use a lot of sharp edges and triangles, especially on those eyes. The only thing that's really a circle is the pupils. Another thing to really help you out is placing lines across the face, light lines, of course. That's to map out where the bottom of the nose is, where the bottom of the eyes are going to be, and where the mouth is. Now we're going to move on to the top of the head. His hair, his Super Saiyan hair, it's much different than his regular hair. He's got emo bangs down the middle. I'm sorry, emo people, if you're taking offense to this, but you guys need to get your hair out your face. I can't see your eyes. I don't know what you're doing. I don't trust shifty eye people. Y'all might be giving the crazy eye. I don't even know it because you got your bangs in your hair. Anyways, when you're designing it, think of his head like an artichoke. You guys ever seen an artichoke? I mean, they're delicious sometimes. I'll admit, I do eat artichokes. Those are delicious. But if you don't like that analogy, you might want to go with the original Guido, because seriously, I think Goku is the original Guido, because look at that hair, seriously. And now we're gonna work on his outfit. And tell me the V-neck is not another Guido. I seriously think Jersey Shore needs to give copyrights back to Dragon Ball Z because they stole their whole style: the hair, the outfit, the pecs, the man boobs, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so the underlining looks great. Now it's time for cleanup time. Alright, since this drawing was pretty easy to lay out, there's not going to be a whole lot to clean up, but something to keep in mind. With anime style, you want to keep the edges of the face very sharp, very rough and tough. And then when you're working on his nose, it's a triangle. Like I said before, the whole features to keep him angry and keeping him intense and keep it in the anime style, you want to keep it in a triangle sense. So yeah, go ahead and give him that little bit of a Michael Jackson nose, you know, pre-surgery. No, that's probably post-surgery. Anyways, not to go back to Michael, now we're going to start defining the edges of the hair, give it a little bit of depth of field by tucking in a little bit of the corner and shading it in, just like I just did. Now when you're drawing the hair, what I like to do is on the outside edges of the hair, push down nice and hard, make the lines thick, and then when you're going on the inside, use lighter lines. And then what we're gonna do is a little shading trick to really make it pop and really make it look professional. Don't worry about that green underlining pencil. What's really cool about the underlining pencil still showing is it really shows that you drew this freehand. You didn't go and just trace it with a pen or what have you. It really shows your creativity and the steps and procedures. So don't worry about the underlining drawing showing. And when working on the eyes, what I'm going to do is bring a little bit of the American style of cartooning and put a reflection in the eyeball. Normally, it's very simple when you're working with anime, but what I'm going to do is blend a little bit of the American traditions that I learned from Disney and what have you, and bring it to the anime style. Now, like I said, his hair is like an artichoke, so it has many layers. That's why I said it looked like an artichoke. So you want to tuck some hair behind other pieces of hair. It's super gelled. You know, he's got that super duper mega ultra hold. So it's a lot of spikes, so you don't have to worry about drawing millions and millions of hair, because his hair really just bolts together. You think it's hard for him to fall asleep if he leaves all that gel in his hair? I don't know. Must be like a lot of head and shoulders to get that off. Anyways, like always, take a step back and look at your drawing. It's looking great, looking beautiful. Not that I am checking out Goku, but he's looking pretty good. Pretty freaking good. I hope yours is looking good. I know we're drawing fast, but you know, the beauty of this YouTube thing is you can always go back from the beginning, watch what I did, and hopefully the tips that I'm speaking to you as I'm drawing it really are helping you out. Now, when you're doing the inside muscles, you want to do some cool shading tricks to really make them pop. So be selective on what you're shading in, but also have fun with it and test out what you can do. Right now I'm freehanding all the shading tricks, so I'm picking the ones that I think should really be popping out, you know, get really veiny, get this guy really on some steroids. And now also with the shirt, because it's you know, just a one drawing, you can really, the more lines you have in it is really going to make it look more defined, and the more ripples in the shirt. If you were animating this, you would want the least amount of lines, but since we're just making a drawing to hang in your wall or in your binder or what have you, your portfolio, put the more lines the better. And when you're shading, remember, go dark to light, and it's always easier to go from darker to lighter with the pencil. It's harder. Wait, no, strike that, reverse it. It's always easier to go darker than it is to go lighter. So take a step back and look. He looks awesome, just has no arms. We'll get to that, don't worry. But like I said, depending on how detailed you want this or what this drawing is going towards, you want to put the most definition you can. But a helpful tip to you animators who are planning to animate this, the least lines the better. And then shading, you definitely don't want to do that until you do it in post-production. So you just want to outline the drawing. But like I said, let's get his shoulders going. And a really cool trick, if you don't know, start shading in, and I know you'll start to see the pencil marks, but what you can do is rub your finger across, and yeah, your finger's going to get a little dirty, but that's what soap's for. And so you just want to rub it like a DJ. Shading. Yeah, you like that human beatbox I got going on? Corny. So anyways, go ahead and try that trick out. It works well on anything you do. Real sticklers would say, oh, that's just cheating, but you know what? We do it big, we do it right, and we do it Super Saiyan. Whichever you choose. But congratulations, you done drawing Goku. Congratulations, animators! You guys made it through another tutorial, and now it's time for me to leave you with the question of the day, which is, well, bam! What was your first anime you've ever seen? Dragon Ball was mine. What was your first anime cartoon you ever seen? Leave it in a comment or a video response below, and while you're down there, let me know what you want to see me draw next, and you'll definitely be spotlighted in a video response. Wink, wink! So yeah, be sure to leave that comment or video response down below, and until next time, stay tuned, animators. Ha!